Hey everyone, let's go camping.
So that can be your side. This is my side. It's nice and full.
So I managed to get the bike packed. It took like 3 hours. It's fucking ridiculous. Just ain't much room in the Meanstreak. It'll be alright. This is just one night's camping as well. Right folks, we're on the road. We're not heading far tonight, just to Geraldine. It's only like 40-50 k's or something like that. Half an hour. I just didn't want to go too far. It's our first time, like I said, camping on the Meanstreak. First time we've been up camping in maybe 3.5 years. A long time. Not done any up camping in New Zealand, so but a touch with the packing and all that. Yeah, so we need to get a lot of practice in for this. So we've got a week trip, maybe a week and a half trip planned to Christmas this year, so we want to try and get our gear sorted for that. And the way we've packed it just now, there really isn't enough room on the bike, and we've really not got that much gear, to be honest. So yeah, we need to change some of our gear a wee bit, but that's okay, we knew that. We just needed to come out and try it and see how we go. So we're heading up to that Waihi Gorge campsite that I've stayed at before. And the first time Danny's been up here, so that'll be good. Brought some marshmallows. I did bring a heap of firewood, but could not fit that on the bike. So I'm going to nip into Geraldine and see if I can buy some, otherwise we'll just have to try and scavenge some from down there. Although it's been raining for the last week or so, so I think we'll be lucky to find any. The weather's meant to be not too bad. It is a wee bit windy and it's thunder down that way, and you can see some lightning, so hopefully that doesn't come this way. It's not meant to, but it wasn't meant to be thunder down there either, so I'm not too sure. Made it to the campsite. We will get the beast unloaded, hopefully before this rain comes, and then we'll go from there. Only a few people here tonight, it's not too busy. Pretty good. Did you do anything else?
Beer.
So we've got the tent up. It's just started to rain just a wee bit. Looks like it's going to pass though, so that's alright. Danny's just going to sort out the bedding and that. I'm just going to shoot and see if I can find some firewood somewhere. This is the campsite. There's quite a few people here. But it's one of my, I have to say it's one of my favourite campsites. Look at all this wood. This should do the trick. Got some firewood, heap of it just lying on the ground there, so might as well take it, save me going into Geraldine. Danny won't get her beers, but oh well, she'll survive. Geraldine's about 15 minutes away. Can't really be arsed. It's just little shitty stuff that as well, so it'll burn quite quick, but it'll be enough to get the marshmallows cooked up anyway. Bloody happy with that. New sissy bar's doing its job. That's the one I made myself. I'll do a wee video about it, but we're just testing it out just now, make sure it's going to be suitable before we commit to it, because I will get it chromed, but we want to try it out first. Alright, let's go. Right folks, we're just getting starting on tea. Got something a bit different today. So we're going to cook some chippies. So I just cut up some potatoes and some oil and some seasoning there. And I'll put it in this pot with some tin foil around it, and we'll kind of cook it like an oven, hopefully. That is the plan. And then I've got some bread there, some tomato puree, some chorizo and some cheese, and we're going to make little calzones. Now I've seen this on Paul Mesner's channel, and he made it look quite easy, so I'll give it a shot and see how it turns out. So we'll get these chippies on, because they'll take about 20 minutes to half an hour I reckon, and then we'll go from there. That'll be alright, yeah. So we get the chippies in like this, and then like that. And hopefully this is going to work. Put down my wee heat pad. And then stick on the chippies. Then we'll just check on that in about 20 minutes time, and should have some chips hopefully. Right, so I'm going to start prepping these little mini pizza things. So, slice of bread, I have the crusts already cut off them, tomato puree, smeesh it in, a wee bit of cheese, grated some cheese earlier. Chorizo. And then just fold it over and kind of press the sides down to seal it in. And that is one mini pizza bite ready for frying. The wee chippies are coming along pretty nice. They're a wee bit oily, but they should be alright. I'm going to just chuck the rest of the cheese and the rest of the chorizo in there as well. And then we'll get these frying. Got some Lurpak butter. So these are looking alright. That one's starting to burst a wee bit. I think we need to get better bread for doing this. Some nice thick white bread would be the best, I reckon. Chips are looking good. Cheesy and chorizo-y. And our wee pizza things are looking pretty good. Chips ready? Cool. They're pretty good. That worked out pretty well actually. I'd do that again. That's better than the tin tatties too. You could even just take a whole tatty with you and just cut it up here if you wanted. Go on in. Wow, that is pretty good. I'll leave a link to Paul Mesner's channel where I've seen that. That's a fucking good idea. You could bring all different kinds of things as well to put in there. Right, we'll get this eaten and then probably build a fire and cook our, got some marshmallows for pudding. Ugh. Those wee fire lighter blocks are bloody excellent. Got the fire going good now. Just sitting sharpening some sticks up. Reminds me of the good old days. Already got Danny a wee marshmallow stick here. So my knife is blunt as shit though. But good times. First marshmallow on the stick. I've been dreaming of this day for, well, since last time I came here. Oh, come on. Here goes Danny, first marshmallow. That's the thing when you have a fire. It doesn't matter where you sit, the smoke gets blown right in your face. It doesn't matter wherever you sit, what way the wind's blowing, you always get smoke in the eye. So that's going to be about it for tonight. We're just going to chill by the fire, hopefully see some stars, the sky's still clear, and then we'll hit the hay. Fucking awesome wee campsite this, really cool. Marshmallows were just the ticket. So we'll see you guys in the morning. We've got pancakes for breakfast tomorrow morning, so we'll see how that goes. Campsite in the morning. It's going to be an absolute roaster of a day today. A lot of dew though, tent's soaking, so we'll just have to let that sort of dry out before we pack it up. Got a bit of maple syrup here. Squeeze that one there. Not too bad. Got 4 in the go now, guys. Bloody expert. Well folks, we're back on the road heading home. That's one of my favourite wee camp spots in this area, I reckon. We were talking last night, Danny reckons we should get a wee trailer to pull behind us, that way we can just take whatever we want. Because we are limited with space on this bike, especially being two up and camping. It just completely limits space altogether. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it'd be like pulling a trailer around on a motorbike. Can't imagine it'd be great. Especially when you want to do sort of big 4 or 5 week trips, even longer. You know, we are really limited for space. I mean, a trailer could be the way to go. So that's our first camping trip done on the Meanstreak. Hope you liked it. If you've got any tips for packing two up on a bike like this, then let me know, especially camping wise. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one, guys. See you later.